All over the world now, the coronavirus has meant that children are no longer going to school. Parents are looking for a way to keep the children entertained at home, but also to continue their education. There are masses of online resources, and I'm sure that most children will be accessing these. But we've made these videos just to help people who maybe don't have access to the internet or don't have expensive resources to hand, but also, maybe for the children that do, something a bit more practical, a bit more fun. So our idea here, what you can turn a cereal box into and how you can improve your mental math skills and have some fun at the same time. So I hope you find it useful. All of the games shown here have been made from one cereal box. So you flatten your cereal box, cut it up into its various squares and rectangles. You can use one of the larger pieces to make 100 square. So you need to divide it using a ruler and a pen into a 10 by 10 grid. Once you've drawn all your lines on it, then you use marker pen to write the numbers really clearly on it. Then you can use it for various games. The other pieces, you've got a smaller piece that can be used to make a 0 to 10 number line for number bonds to 10, and then small flashcards to use as a matching activity. You can also make 1 to 20 number lines, and then there's also a game that you can play if you make two boards that are 1 to 12, then you can use that with dotty dice. Why not make some multiplication games, matching games and division games for making games of pairs or for simple speed matching. Dice can very simply be made from pieces of card. Another way you can make dice is by using this is a kitchen roll tube that you flatten first of all, so you make it square in cross section. You need to know how wide the sides are so that you can make your cubes. So measure it, in this case is 4 centimeters. So you then measure 4 centimeters down the length of the tube and mark it so that you can cut these up. In this case I've made 5, but you only need to use 4 of them to make 2 dice. Cut them up, and then you'll turn one piece so that it's perpendicular to the others, push it inside, and you've made yourself a very simple dice. Smarten it up with tape if you want, but it's not necessary. And then draw your dots or your numbers depending on what kind of dice you want to make. So there you go. More detail about the resources in this video and others can be found in this booklet, Numeracy for All, Resources for Teaching Mathematics. A guide for teachers and trainers on how to make and use low-cost or no-cost teaching and learning aids.
These videos are from a partnership between VSO International and the MESH Initiative. Both organisations have a commitment to share knowledge freely around the world for the benefit of teachers and learners.